Think about this. A small amount of salt has the power to change your whole life. At first, it might sound too good to be true, but trust me, people have known for hundreds of years that salt has healing powers. Imagine that. Salt used to be worth as much as gold, which led to wars and trade between countries. Most of the time when we think of salt, we only think of adding flavor to food, but salt has a much longer past than that. Some people think that salt has magical powers that can change our energy and direct our lives. From the time of the ancient empires to the time of Jesus and Buddha, salt has been seen as a key to the mysteries of the world. How does something as simple as putting salt in the corners of your house make a difference? Let me take you on a trip through time and show you 6 powerful examples of how salt has changed people's lives and ideas. After that, I'll show you a simple trick that uses salt's power to change your life right now. Let's get started and find out how this old method can help you make good things happen in your life right now. To begin, almost all important religions understand the importance of salt. Salt has been admired for its cleansing and holy properties for a long time. Jesus talked about it more than 40 times in the Bible, and the Catholic Church makes holy water with salt. To Jews, it's a promise to God, and to Hindus, it's an important part of the path to understanding. Salt was seen as a sign of pure life, even by the Romans. That being said, it's not just about religion. For hundreds of years, salt has been used to protect against bad energy. Since ancient Egypt, when pharaohs burned salt to keep evil spirits away before going on trips, people have used salt lines to make invisible shields. It's a defensive charm in Buddhism, and in sumo wrestling, it's used to get rid of bad feelings in the ring. Also, let's not forget the part it plays in myths and legends. Salt has been used to protect against witches, bad energy, and more in places like Normandy and Bavaria. It's interesting to see how people from different beliefs and countries have used salt to heal and protect themselves. Okay, now that you know the secret, let's look into how to use salt's amazing power. Trust me, there's no going back once you learn how to use this method. The third principle really opens your eyes. It has everything to do with the fascinating structure of salt crystals. Think about looking at them through a microscope and finding holy geometry perfectly arranged. This idea is mind-blowing. Sacred geometry can be seen in everything from seashell spirals to old buildings. It's like the blueprint of the world. It gave ideas to even great people like Leonardo da Vinci. The best part is that you can connect to this divine frequency with the easy salt method I'm about to show you. Now we'll talk about our fourth discovery: negative ions. Have you ever gone for a walk on the beach and felt so calm and clean? You can thank negative ions for making you feel so good. Even better, salt helps these special ions get where they need to go. When salt breaks down, it gives off charged ions like sodium and chloride, which fill the air with negative ions. Also, guess what? It's backed up by medical studies. Negative ions are like mood boosters and antidepressants found in nature. That's the reason why lots of people like Himalayan salt lamps. These negative ions that they give off are good for your health. Dr. Clarence Hansom first found that they could improve mood in 1932, and since then, studies have proven this. From a scientific point of view, these negative ions from salt can improve your happiness by making you take in more oxygen and producing more serotonin. In a way, they're like natural antidepressants. It's crazy to think that something as simple as salt can have such a big effect on our mental and emotional health. I could talk for hours about how great salt is. Really, there's a lot more to discover. Let's get back to what we're talking about: how to change your life with this old method. If you want to know more about salt and all of its health perks, please let me know in the comments. We could make this a long-running series. Who knows? For now, though, let's make sure you know how to use the wisdom of salt to change your life. The Salt Ritual, a step-by-step guide. To begin, get a clear glass and fill it about 2/3 of the way to the top with sea salt. Then, fill the glass all the way to the top with water. This is where the magic takes place. Take a moment to pay attention to your surroundings and find the spot in your home where bad energy seems to hang out the most. It could be where you feel stressed out or run into problems on your way to achieving your goals. Listen to your gut and pick a place that feels right to you. Leave the glass where it is for 24 hours without moving it once you've found the right spot. At this point, the salt water will be working hard to soak up and neutralize any bad energy nearby. If the water is still as clear as day when you come back in a day, you've done a great job. It means that the bad vibes are gone, and you can set a new goal for another part of your life. You should move the glass to a different area that could use some good energy. What if, though, the water looks dark or murky? Don't be scared. It only means that there are negative forces deeper down that need a little more time to get rid of. In this case, do it again every 24 to 48 hours until the water is completely clear. This means that the energy in the place has been cleansed and regenerated. In ancient times, people used salt in routines to clean themselves because they knew it had amazing healing powers. This salt method is a simple but effective way to start over if you're feeling down because of bad things happening in your home or life. Remember, the most important things for this method to work are consistency and deliberation. By making it a regular part of your life, you'll slowly build a space that supports your health and goals. So, why wait any longer? But keep this in mind when you start this exercise. Don't forget that salt can be used for more than just seasoning food. It can soak up a lot of bad energy, just like a sponge soaks up water. That's why religions and shamans have honored rock salt, sea salt, and Himalayan pink salt for so long. They are very good at soaking up energy, so if you can find one of these types, that would be even better. With as little as a glass and some salt, you can make a strong energy bubble around your home and yourself. This method isn't just a trendy new age thing. Old cultures and spiritual traditions have supported it for a very long time. Imagine it as a filter for your own energy that keeps bad things out and lets your intentions and wishes come true. Salt's profound legacy and impact. Salt, often overlooked in our daily lives, carries within it a profound mystery and potential. It's a substance so simple yet so powerful that it's been central to human civilization for millennia. The ancient Egyptians, Greeks, and Romans knew this well. They didn't just see salt as a mere seasoning, but as a powerful symbol of purity and preservation. The Greeks even had a saying, "There is nothing more useful than sun and salt." This reflects their understanding of the life-giving and preserving properties of salt. In ancient Egypt, salt was used in the mummification process, a critical element in the preservation of bodies for the afterlife. This practice underscores the deep reverence they had for salt, believing it had the power to ensure safe passage to the next world. Similarly, in the Roman Empire, soldiers were often paid with salt, giving rise to the word salary. This practice highlights salt's immense value and its role as a cornerstone of the economy and daily life. Fast forward to medieval Europe, where salt was just as crucial. It was the foundation of trade, with entire economies depending on salt routes and deposits. The towns and cities that controlled salt supplies wielded considerable power and influence. This era saw the establishment of salt taxes, known as the gabelle in France, which became a significant revenue source for the monarchy. However, these taxes were often a point of contention, contributing to the social unrest that led to the French Revolution. The spiritual significance of salt extends beyond historical practices into the realm of symbolism and ritual. For centuries, salt has been a symbol of wisdom and knowledge in many cultures. It represents the eternal, the unchanging, and the incorruptible. It's a symbol of permanence in an ever-changing world. The use of salt in religious ceremonies, from Christian holy water to Hindu pujas, signifies its role in sanctifying and protecting. Salt's mystical properties have been harnessed in various folk traditions around the world. For instance, in Japan, sumo wrestlers throw salt into the ring before a match to purify the space and protect against malevolent spirits. Similarly, In Eastern European folklore, salt is placed at the entrance of a home to ward off evil spirits and bring good luck. This widespread use of salt in different cultural rituals highlights its universal significance as a tool for purification and protection. Understanding the importance of salt, both historically and spiritually, enriches our appreciation of this simple yet profound substance. Its presence in our lives goes beyond the mundane, connecting us to ancient traditions and the timeless quest for purity and balance. So the next time you reach for the salt shaker, remember its rich legacy and the many ways it has shaped human civilization. These practices are not mere superstitions, but are rooted in a deep understanding of salt's symbolic and energetic power. Holistic perspective. Each birth date is like a unique piece of a cosmic puzzle, bringing with it an intricate web of characteristics and challenges that shape our relationship with money. Understanding these trends empowers us to focus on key aspects, enabling us to enhance our ability to deal with finances and consequently achieve the coveted prosperity. However, it's essential to approach this topic with a healthy dose of skepticism and scientific rigor. Financial success arises from the complex intersection of various individual, social, and economic factors. A person's financial circumstances are shaped by a multitude of elements, which include not only the date of birth, but also family environment, available educational opportunities, access to financial resources, and, of course, personal effort dedicated to achieving financial goals and objectives. It's only by considering these variables in their entirety that we can obtain a comprehensive understanding of the underlying dynamics of our relationship with money and thus pave the way towards financial prosperity. I hope this immersion into the influences of birth dates on our financial dynamics has been not only enlightening, but also deeply inspiring. It's vital to remember that knowledge is a powerful tool, and by unraveling the intricate mechanisms through which cosmic and numerical energies shape our finances, we empower ourselves to move towards the realization of our boldest dreams of prosperity and fulfillment. May the burning desire to explore, learn, and evolve together always be present in our hearts on this journey that invariably leads us towards the vast fullness of abundance. Before we conclude this fascinating journey towards understanding the mysteries surrounding our relationship with money, allow me to express my sincere gratitude for your company throughout this journey. If you enjoyed this video, I ask that you leave your like and subscribe. Once again, thank you very much for your presence and for being part of this journey of discovery and growth. May we continue to explore together the secrets of the universe and unravel the mysteries that surround us. Until the next adventure. The science behind salt's influence. Now let's delve into the science behind salt's ability to influence our environment and well-being. At a molecular level, salt is composed of sodium and chloride ions, which are essential for various physiological processes. When salt dissolves in water, it breaks down into these ions, creating a solution that can conduct electrical impulses. This property makes salt an excellent medium for energy work and purification. Negative ions, which are abundant in natural settings like waterfalls and beaches, have been shown to have a positive effect on mood and overall well-being. When we expose ourselves to environments rich in negative ions, we often feel refreshed and rejuvenated. Salt, particularly when used in methods like salt lamps or saltwater solutions, can help generate these beneficial ions, enhancing our mental and physical health. Final thoughts and encouragement. In conclusion, the humble salt is much more than a seasoning for your food. It's a powerful tool for purification, protection, and energy enhancement. By incorporating salt into your daily routines and spiritual practices, you can tap into its ancient wisdom and harness its benefits for your well-being. Whether you use it in a glass of water to cleanse your home or place it at your doorstep to ward off negative energy, salt can be a simple yet effective ally in your journey towards a balanced and harmonious life. So, why not start today? Embrace the power of salt and see how it can transform your life. Remember, consistency and intention are key. With each use, you're not just performing a ritual, you're connecting with a tradition that spans millennia and touches the very essence of human existence. Unlock the ancient power of salt and let it guide you towards a brighter, more peaceful future.